I'll talk about the digestive system in the humans. Okay. The rest of the chapter, right? You can go through the previous videos. Okay. Strictly. Now, videos will be available in Class Plus app. Let the others join, then I'll start. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Shazam. Turn on your camera.
I asked ma'am.
Hello, Rudnil. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Now, which chapter is being taught, Rudnil?
I'm in school or
In school.
in school we're still doing the revision of this.
What?
We're doing the revision of this chapter. We finished it like before
Okay.
us summer. We're doing the revision now.
Okay. If you have any doubt, right, you can ask. Okay. You
Yes, yes.
can message WhatsApp message. Okay. Anything. And Shazan and Rudnil, turn on your camera.
Yes, ma'am. Am I available?
Yes.
Okay.
Sophia has to come, right? We'll wait for some time. 2 more minutes, then we'll start. Okay. Hello, Rushal. Good evening.
Good evening.
Shazan, are you doing assignments? Like, are you
Ma'am, yes,
completing?
I am completing all my assignments.
Okay, then it's
Just I don't have my device, so actually I'm submitting it late.
good.
I was actually completing my bio assignments right now in the afternoon.
Okay, that's good.
Ma'am, submitting assignments is being late, ma'am, because I'm doing both 9 and class 10 at the same time, so I need to complete both of them in one day. That is why it's taking a lot of time.
It's okay. Like, we will have to complete the assignments. Okay, then we'll start. Uh, Now, previously, what did I talk about? Shazan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, previously, what did I talk about?
Ma'am, it's a class 9 one, I think. No, it's class 10.
10. I'm talking about that.
Yeah, wait, I'll tell you.
You're getting confused. Yeah.
Yeah. Ma'am, last week I think we talked about
Okay.
mucus.
Okay. That's good. We talked about mucus, right? Okay. We talked about the human digestive system, right? In that, first, the process in any organism in animals, what will happen? There are five processes. First is ingestion, next it is the digestion, then it is absorption, then it is assimilation, then we have our digestion. Okay, so here first thing is the food is getting ingested. How do we get how it is getting ingested? We take food from the mouth, by the mouth. Okay, next in the mouth we have tongue, salivary gland and teeth. Okay, this salivary gland will produce saliva which will secrete salivary amylase, and this teeth will cut food into smaller pieces. We chew and grin, right? And this tongue will help in the will mix the food and the saliva, and it will also help in the swallowing of the food. Okay, and then after that food will go to the esophagus. From there it will go to the stomach. In the stomach, what will happen? Yes, what will happen? We have the gastric gland where the where we have the where the gastric gland will secrete gastric juice which will produce HCl, pepsin and mucus. And so this food what it will do, HCl will make the medium, stomach medium acidic, and this so that the pepsin can act on that. Pepsin requires acidic medium. So here the protein will break down into small parts, that is peptones, peptides. Okay, and I didn't talk about amylase. Salivary amylase will break down starch, that is complex carbohydrate, into disaccharides, smaller, less complex compound. And here we have the mucus. It will protect the walls of stomachs from HCl. Okay. Next, the food will go to the small intestine. Why it is not happening? small intestine. Now here only the complete digestion of food will occur, and this is regulated by sphincter. Correct, right? Sphincter. Yes. Okay. Understood, Rudnil? And this is the largest organ in the digestive system, the small intestine. It is about it is about 6.5 meters. Because it is coiled, that is why it is called small intestine. And okay. Now next in the herbivores they have longer small intestine, and carnivores.
Ma'am, for which one it is the up one?
Huh?
Before herbivorous, ma'am. For which definition it is, ma'am? For what?
Small intestine.
I'm asking that, ma'am. What it is regulated?
Okay, regulated by sphincter muscle. This food is going right, coming from the stomach to the small intestine, right? That flow is regulated by this sphincter muscle. Okay. Next, this carnivore will have shorter, smaller.
Ma'am, can you show it? I want to write it. I'll just write it in 2 minutes.
Okay. Why it is like this, Rudhanil?
Yes, ma'am.
Why it is like this? Herbivore will have longer small intestine, and carnivores will have smaller small intestine. Why?
I'm not sure, ma'am.
Because the herbivore, they will take their food is cellulose, right? They get their food from plants which contain cellulose, and it is complex, very complex,
Ma'am,
and because of that they have longer small intestine for breaking down, to break
ma'am,
the cellulose down. Okay. Yes, Shazan.
ma'am, can you show me that HCl pepsin and mucus? I just want to write it.
Okay. And this carnivores, they are meat eaters, right? So it is easily digested. That's why they have smaller small intestine. Okay. Okay, Rutanil.
Ma'am, it is regulated.
By sphincter muscle.
Ma'am, but it is written SP.
I. This is I. N.
Ma'am, it is SPHI or SPI.
SPHI. Okay. Now this we have liver here, right? This liver and this pancreas. What this liver will produce? It will produce bile juice, secrete bile juice. Okay. And no, this liver and this pancreas will produce pancreatic juice. Both this thing will go in this small intestine. Okay. And this bile juice will be stored in gallbladder. Bile juice is stored in gallbladder. You have to remember this. Okay. Now, from the liver we get bile juice, and from the pancreas we get pancreatic juice. So these both will come inside the small intestine where the food is present, right? Now food is inside the small intestine, right? So what will bile juice do? Bile juice, the food is acidic, right? Because of HCl, right? So it will make it alkaline. Okay. Makes food alkaline. Also will break fat into small pieces. This is called emulsification of fat.
Ma'am, after herbivorous, what it is written?
Carnivores.
No, 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 ma'am. After you give the arrow,
Longer.
longer essay. Okay.
Yeah, emulsification of fat.
And ma'am, after longer small intestine, what do you wrote over there?
Meat.
Okay. Cellulose.
Yes. Now, what is the work of bile juice? It will make food alkaline, and it will break the fat which is contained in the food into small pieces, and this is called emulsification of fat. After that, we are getting pancreatic juice from the pancreas, right? So what will it produce? It will give us three things. First, pancreatic amylase,
Ma'am, what is the process known as after bile juice breaks fat into small pieces?
emulsification of fat.
Ma'am, can you write it a little bit clear?
Okay. This pancreatic amylase, and then we have trypsin, and we have lipase. So what is happening here is food will get inside the small intestine. So here bile juice will come, pancreatic juice will come, and this bile juice will make food alkaline, and it will break the fat into smaller pieces. Then this pancreatic juice will contain the pancreatic amylase, trypsin, and lipase. This pancreatic amylase, when you look in the word amylase, you can say, right, something to do with starch, right? So this will break starch into disaccharide.
Ma'am, after pepsin, what it is written?
What? This is trypsin, T,
No, ma'am, after that,
lipase,
lipase.
lipase.
Okay.
You'll get PDF, right? From there you can write, okay? Do you look into the group, WhatsApp group, Shazam?
Ma'am, I'm mathematics and physics, PhD.
What?
I'm PhD in mathematics and physics.
What did I ask
And
you?
what did you ask?
I asked, do you look in the WhatsApp group? There you will find the PDF, okay, Shazan. Now this trypsin, it will break protein and this peptones into dipeptides. Now this lipase, we have the emulsified fat, right? This fat, emulsified fat into diglyceride, monoglyceride, both the things. Inside the small intestine, what is happening? Bile juice will make food alkaline, and it will break the fat into smaller pieces, and which is called emulsification of fat. Then we have the pancreatic juice, where it will produce pancreatic amylase, trypsin, and lipase. So pancreatic amylase, we have the starch, and it will break into disaccharide. The food will contain starch, right? It will break into disaccharide, and the trypsin food will also contain protein. It will break it into dipeptide, and this lipase, it will, this emulsified fat, right? The smaller fat, it will break that fat into diglycerides or monoglycerides. Okay, everyone understood? Okay, Rudnil?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Did you understand?
Yes.
What will bile juice do?
Bile juice, it breaks down the fats.
And no, you don't tell. Stuti?
Sorry, what?
No, Stuti. Yeah, tell me. What is the other function of bile juice?
It makes
No,
food
no,
al.
no, 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 not Rudnil. Stuti.
Oh, sorry.
Ma'am, it makes the food alkaline. Yes, correct, correct. Now this pancreatic juice. Okay. Rushit, bile juice is stored in. Good, correct. And Shazan,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. This pancreatic juice, uh, what does it contain and what is its function?
Ma'am, it contains pancreatic amylase and pepsin and
Not
lipase.
pepsin, not pepsin. Pepsin
So,
will be this gastric juice will
ma'am,
contain
it looks
pepsin.
like pepsin, so I wrote pepsin in my notebook.
I told trypsin.
What?
T.
Oh, trypsin.
Trypsin.
Okay, trypsin. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Then everyone got it. Now this small intestine will have their own gland, and it is called intestinal gland. Intestinal gland, which will secrete intestinal juice, which will contain various enzymes. What are enzymes? Rudnil,
Yes, ma'am.
what are enzymes?
Enzymes are, I don't know how to explain, but it helps in breaking down of food and helps in the digestion of food.
It is biological catalyst. What is catalyst? Okay, this catalyst, its work is to make the reaction faster. So this is biological catalyst. Means this is contained inside our body. That's why it is called biological catalyst and it is called enzyme. So various enzymes, these all, this pancreatic amylase, this trypsin, lipase, and this pepsin, this all are our enzymes which will make the reaction faster, breaking down of these this food faster. Okay. Now this intestinal juice, it will contain many more various enzymes. What it will do, this disaccharide will be broken down into glucose, simplest form. Then this dipeptide into amino acid, and this monoglyceride and diglyceride into fatty acid plus glycerol. Understood? Now here in the small intestine, I told you,
Excuse me,
right,
for
complete
fatty
breakdown.
acid, if I say
Glycerol,
fatty acid plus what it is written after
glycerol,
that? Okay,
glycerol,
ma'am. And ma'am, what's written over there? In lipase, you wrote now that for the last one.
diglyceride,
After,
monoglyceride.
yeah, that one only. Can you write it a little bit clear? I'm not able to read it.
And the same thing I'll write mono. Okay. So here what is happening? Complete breakdown of food, right? So this is in the small intestine, the digestion process will be over. The food is getting fully digested, breakdown. Everything is getting digested from complex compound to simple compound. Okay? Everyone got got it? Now next process, what is that? Next process, what is it called? Anyone? I told you five things, right? Ingestion, next digestion, after that?
And absorption.
Yes, correct, good. Absorption. So what will happen here is the wall of the small intestine will contain finger-like projection which is called villi or villi. Villi, I'll tell it as villi. Okay. And this will help in the absorption of digested food. This is finger-like projection in the inner surface of the small intestine. So it will help in the absorption of digested food, and it will also increase the surface area of the small intestine, which will increase the rate of absorption. So from the this food, what will it do? The food will get digested, and in the absorption, what will happen in the small intestine? The walls, they will have villi where the food will get absorbed, the digested food will get absorbed, and in the wall, right? The walls, they will the food through the walls, it will go into the bloodstream where the blood will transport to rest of the body. See, everyone got it? Got it or not? This absorption process, everyone understood?
No,
No? Okay. What?
can you
This,
explain it again?
yeah, this small intestine will have villi, which is finger-like projection, and it will help in the absorption of digested food. And this will, what will happen? There will be, after that, what will happen is there will be walls of the small intestine, right? Of the absorbed food will go through the wall into the bloodstream, and this blood will help in the transport of the food, digested food, to rest of the body. Okay,
Yes, ma'am, understood.
understood, right? Now the next process, what is it called? What is it called? Assimilation. Here we had the, and here we had the digestion, then here absorption, then assimilation. This food will become part of the body, part of the cell, right? The blood will send the digested food into the cells, right? And the food will become part of the cell. and because of that, what will happen is the cells can use it for energy and for growth and repair.
Absorption के लिए explain just once again.
In absorption, what will happen is there is this finger-like projection which is present in the inner surface of the small intestine. Okay, now this villi will absorb the digested food. Okay, and it will also increase the area of the small intestine, which in turn will increase the rate of absorption. And what will happen here is the walls, right? They will have the blood, right? Through the wall, the belly will be in the inner surface of the small intestine, right? Small intestine, they will have finger-like structure. After that, the absorbed food will go to the wall, and through the wall to the bloodstream, and from the blood to rest of the body. And what will happen after that? This the assimilation process will occur, where the food will go to the all parts of body, right, inside the cell, and this food will become part of the cell, where it will be used for energy, growth and repair. Okay, see, if the digested food used, this is for used, like I'll write in another column. Unused digested food will be stored as glycogen. Okay, understood? Then the last process, it is digestion. So what is happening here is the digested food, right? There will be some food which is not digested. So what will happen after the small intestine? It will go to the large intestine. Large intestine. Undigested food from small intestine to large intestine. Where what will happen? This large intestine will absorb water from the undigested food. After that, that undigested food will be stored in rectum. This undigested food is called feces or stool. From rectum, it will go out to the anus, and this is controlled by anal sphincter. Anal sphincter. Okay, this act of expelling this feces is called digestion, or you can say it as defecation. So this is the end process. Everything over in this digestive system. Okay. Any doubt here? Shazan, turn on your camera.
Yes, ma'am, no doubt.
Turn on your camera.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, last thing which I have to talk about is tooth decay. Uh, Tooth has a layer, right? It has enamel. The top layer of the tooth is enamel. Then we have dentin. What will happen here is there will be this enamel and dentile will get softer. Why will it get softer? Because the bacteria, right? We eat food, right? The bacteria will produce acid from the sugar. So this two layer will get softened. Because of that, this softening is called tooth decay. Softening of dentin and enamel tooth decay. Okay. Next, what will happen is there are many bacteria, right? What they will do, they will act on the sugar. We eat food, there will be sugar, right? It will act on the sugar and it will produce acid, because of which there will be softening of the dentine and enamel. This you got, right? And this is called tooth decay. You got it, Shazan? And what will happen? The many bacteria cells will get together and stick this bacteria cell plus food, right? it will stick to the teeth, and this is called and if we have yellow teeth, right, yellow color somewhere, some teeth you will find the yellowing, right, and this because of bacteria cell and the food, they will come together and form plaque. Huh? This is our dental plaque. Okay. Now, how we can avoid this is after eating food you can brush, so so the bacteria won't act on the food to produce acid. Okay, if this is left untreated, what will happen? There will be inflammation, swelling, infection of the teeth. So this nutrition, it's over for you guys. And so in the next class, you will be having tests. Okay, get ready for test. Before completing, I will ask now, Shazan, what will happen in absorption?
Absorption beneath the lactation. It increases the surface area of small intestine and and with my wife's. Yeah, ma'am. It absorbs the digested food and intestine.
Okay, Stuti, what will happen to undigested food?
Undigested food is sent to the rectum.
Yeah, it is stored in the rectum. From where it is coming, the undigested food, and to from where to where? From
From the
where it is coming, and then from there it is going, right? From where it is coming and from where it is going. Tell me.
from the small intestine to the
Large intestine. Okay. And inside the large intestine, what will happen, Rushil?
In the largest intestine, the water is absorbed and the feces are stored in the rectum and it
Yes,
is passed out through the
anus.
anus by an anal sphincter.
Mm. Okay, correct. Next, Shazan, you were asking something?
Ma'am,
Yes, Shazan. Okay, then Rudnil, tell me about tooth decay.
Tooth decay is when the enamel becomes softer and
Yes.
the bacteria and the food gets stuck over there, making a plaque.
No, that is dental plague, right?
Yeah.
How does the tooth decay happens? Because the bacteria
And
will
with the-
act on the sugar which is
yeah.
contained in the food, and
Yeah.
after acting on that it will produce acid, because of which dentine and enamel will get softened. Okay, everyone understood? Time is over, right? Okay, everyone get ready for the test. Rudnil, Shazan, and any doubts? Any doubts? Rushil, Shruti?
ma'am, when is the test?
Next class.
Class?
Yes,
Next class is next week.
yes, next week. Okay, you will get the information in the WhatsApp group. Okay, then I'll be closing. Bye bye.
Ma'am,
Fine.